In 2009, I began my association with Victor Martinez when I shot a promo video for his sponsoring company, MHP Supplements. At that time, he was still healing from a devastating knee injury that threatened to end his career. 2 years before, he had won the Arnold Classic and placed second to Jay Cutler at one of the most controversial Olympias in the long history of that contest. Many were speculating that he would never reach such heights again. It was the first of what was to be many comebacks for this bodybuilding icon. Through the tragic deaths of his father and sister, he persevered, until finally emerging triumphant at the 2011 Arnold Classic in Madrid, Spain, the first European version of this contest. Upon returning to the United States, Victor, a native of the Dominican Republic, was detained by immigration for a review of his status. What promised to be resolved in only a few days turned to weeks. The weeks turned to months. More than 7 months later, Victor's immigration status issues have been resolved, and he arrives at Dumbbell's gym in North Bergen, New Jersey to begin anew. He has been training for only a few weeks since his release, but has already begun to put weight back on. Of course, the questions about when he will compete again are coming at him from everywhere.
Think you can make it?
No, we got a car.
In most of the hardcore gyms in this area, the walls are lined with photographs of the greats, including Victor. This particular gym has a large piece of original art of Victor in better times adorning one wall. I can't imagine how intimidating it must be to see art of yourself in your best shape, 10 feet high, knowing how far you will have to go to get there again. Victor seems not to notice as he begins this routine with his trainer, Victor Munoz, good friend John De La Rosa, and training partner Dean Lewis. This will be an unusual session because De La Rosa, fresh from a decent placing at his first pro show, is training to hold his physique for the Toronto Pro, less than 2 weeks away. His objectives tonight will be very different from Martinez, who is concentrating only on getting his body back in shape enough to lift heavy enough to put on the mass he has lost during the 7 months of inactivity.
What I'm doing now is going through the motions, feeling the muscle. The first few weeks, first couple of weeks, that was, I believe, the hardest thing was getting the feel of the muscle. Yeah, they're there. Visibly, you can see them. You know something was going on there before, but to get that feel that I used to have before, it's that mind-muscle connection. I was working on that, and that's what I'm still working on, and I'll have to say, right about now, this week, I definitely started feeling that.
Still there?
I know the first workout was really tough, and when we did that first workout, I told him, I just want to wake up the muscles now. They've been asleep for 7 months. 15 years of training him taught me a lot about him. Also, he learned a lot about me. My strategy on him is I know the stuff I shouldn't be doing and the stuff I should be doing right now for him. So we're taking this almost like week by week, and you're gonna see the big difference. The muscle memory is there. So when Victor wakes up now, as the muscle keeps working harder and harder, you'll see a bigger difference in his muscle.
Working sometimes together, sometimes apart, Victor and John support and reinforce each other during the training. Their relationship out of the gym is close as well. For John, Victor's incarceration was very difficult, and his release came just in time for Victor to see him compete at the New York Pro, John's first pro contest.
Anybody in my family, anybody in my friends will tell you, you know, I was holding, the day after Victor got out, you know, I'd lost about 7 to 8 pounds of water weight. I mean, I was so stressed out with the whole thing. You know, Victor's a brother to me. I love him more than anything in this world. He's like family. So, you know, it's definitely relieving that he's out. I was so happy that I was able to bring my best and to know that he was there on stage watching me and And to know that I inspired him again to get on stage and have that fire to want to win, you know, so that's big to me, you know.
His workout partner Dean has noticed a change in Martinez since his release. An experience like the one Victor has had can make one better appreciate the important things in life.
It has affected him in a way where, you know, he sometimes now he thinks a little bit more before he says something. He's now seeing that, you know, that by him training and him being around his family and stuff like that, it's a little bit more valued than a lot of people don't really understand.
You know, he's definitely a little bit more thoughtful in his ways, you know, but I guess he had nothing but time in there to think, so, you know, he's coming around.
Could I have done it alone? Of course, but with this enthusiasm, probably not, and that's what helped me the most, starting, you know, working out with the crew, and it's awesome working out with the crew, having the crew and the support of the crew, and it's happening. I see it happening every day.
Dying with one plate. It's a reminiscence of not working out for so long. Only week 2, so still not that bad.
After 7 months of inactivity, Victor's strategy is to not look too far into the future and just take it one day at a time. Munoz has a plan for his comeback, the details of which he is reluctant to reveal. But Munoz is definitely a hands-on kind of trainer, with many tricks up his sleeve for both Victor and John this year.
I look at it different. I look at it outside the box, and I just want them to become better than what they are now. So, yes, I try not to praise them too much. Oh, you look great. You know, I say, I think we got to work a little harder here and there, and work a little harder. So they know that I'm not pleased yet, so they work harder, which I know they have that drive. I'm not here to pamper them and tell them all that. I'm just here to help them with the tools, and they actually do all the work. and you know, a lot of people don't want to give them credit, but bodybuilders are part of the hardest athletes out there. They have to work 365 days a year, eat and sleep this. This is not an easy sport.
The camaraderie of the crew and the precision with which Munoz directs his athletes will be a potent double force enhancing Victor's recovery. But with so long of an uphill battle ahead of him, how does an athlete like Martinez deal with the frustration of his situation and keep it from becoming overwhelming?
Just getting into the gym, looking forward to the next workout. That's how you can get over the frustrations of not feeling that muscle. Getting in, just finished one today. I'm really looking forward to towards tomorrow. Looking forward for the following day. Again, it's coming back. I can see it. You know, just the energy level in the gym, throwing them weights around again, and the muscle contractions. It's coming back slowly but surely, and I have to foresee of what's to come.
With the help of his trainer, friends, and family, Victor is certainly on the path to his comeback. But it remains to be seen whether this bodybuilding superstar can match his former glory, and more importantly, take it to the next level and finally capture the Sandow. However, if you ask his closest compatriots, there is no doubt in their minds about that possibility.
I know he'll do it because he has that drive. And if I'm there with him, training as his training partner every day with him, believe me, he'll be there.
We will be following Victor through his rebuilding and comeback, with regular updates posted first exclusively here on MuscularDevelopment.com.